So YeShunguang has been in the game for a little around a week now. So it's safe to say that she is probably one of the strongest characters in Zenless Zone Zero. So if you are a new player, you are eating well. If you're pulling for her, you're eating well. Despite being a very, very strong character, I always, try to at least advise people to, maybe try out the characters. I do know in the story mode of this patch, you get to try her out very frequently. I think you can try her out in the Hollow Zero mode as well right now, just to make sure you always maybe give characters a trial if you're less on the edge of whether you want to pull for the character or not. Because even though YeShunguang is a very strong character, you might not like her playstyle. And I think one of the biggest complaints I've seen about her playstyle is, well, she's kind of just zooming all over the place, which is kind of true. So that might not be your thing, that might be your thing, but always try to give the characters a shot if you're just unsure whether you want to pull for this character or not. Other things to keep in mind in Zenless Zone Zero is if you do want to follow the meta, you do need at least 3 different type of DPS characters. 1 attack DPS, 1 anomaly DPS, and another one is a rupture DPS, since you have some bosses that will shill anomaly, some bosses will shill rupture, and some will shill attackers. So you are going to need at least 3 DPS types in the world of Zenless Zone Zero if you want to have a good account, or if you just want to keep up with the meta. You need at least 3 different types of DPS characters. I always like to emphasize in gacha games that if you really do care about meta, I do think it's a good idea to invest in support characters, since support characters can be used almost universally. Not all of them can be used universally, but some of them can be. Astra Yao, she can be used universally. Yuzuha, probably not that universal. She's basically the best support for anomaly characters, and Lucia here is a best support for rupture characters. So supports are always going to be very good investments, because not only do they work with 5-star DPSs, but they can also work with 4-star DPSs or any other 5-star DPS that's not Void Hunter level. Support characters are generally pretty good to invest in, especially if they are 5-star supports. My YeShunguang is M1. I didn't try to get her M1. I got really lucky with her M1. If you haven't seen my pull videos, you should definitely look, because I got really lucky with those pulls. But my YeShunguang is M1, so she does play slightly different from an M0 Yingguang or YeShunguang, right? She has 6 stacks from the get-go, but at M0, I think you have to build up her stacks, I believe. But since I basically get the stacks from the get-go, I don't have to build up anything. I can basically get to enhance her. I can get to her in her enhanced form from the start of the battle, which is pretty nice. And she also ignores 20% of the target's defense, which is really, really good. Another really good thing about YeShunguang, at least in this patch specifically, is that she does get a free support character by the name of Zhao. I don't really know what she does specifically. I think she basically boosts your attacks, your squad's attack whenever her orange bar is up. You basically just swap to the next character and your whole team basically gets an attack boost for 50 seconds, which is pretty fucking good. She can be used universally anywhere, but at least YeShunguang gets a pretty good free support in Zhao here. So I'm gonna just showcase how an M1 plays real quick. Since I have her M1, I can basically just do this from the get-go and just, spam normal attacks, kill every now and then. And I think she's about to go back to normal mode soon. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, there we go. She's at normal mode now. And with Zhao here, Zhao gives her free stacks as well, which is pretty nice. I forgot to mention that. Got my full stacks. And there's normal attack, E every now and then. I think that's basically about all. She looks really good here. So overall, she's a very strong character. And that's basically all I have to say. She's just, you know, very fucking strong. I might be a little bit biased since I have her at M1. But yeah, really fun character, very good character. Let me know what you guys think about YeShunguang. Also, by the way, she has like a lot of good mods too, which is really nice. I really like this mod and specifically. You know, the red dress fits her very well. You get to see her thighs and butt. Anyways, that's about all. Let me know what you guys think about YeShunguang, and I will see you guys later.
Bye-bye now. Come again soon.